290 knots in the Cessna 208.
今日は観光フライトに参加。ニュージーランドです。録画の不具合で後半の半分くらいです。以降は無編集無解説となります。
God, my airplane is rattly right now because I'm going really fast.
Yeah, dropping from suborbital flight will do that.
Oh, I only took like 15,000, but not that you single. Let's go as high as I can.
I think the cap is 600,000.
Oh, we're gonna go to space now. We're gonna be the new space shuttle now at this point.
What was that place, Trent? Dubai, El Arab?
Oh, the Burj Al Arab.
Yeah, Burj Al Arab. I think it went up 60,000.
Yeah.
I dropped it straight down, smacked it right on the plateau.
Yeah, you were playing lawn darts.
Yeah.
La-di-da! Catch me if you can!
Oh wow, that's the first time I've been this high. The highest I've gone in this game is like 15,000 feet. I haven't gone higher than that.
No, seriously.
I'm at 65,000 going higher.
I got the Typhoon and I got it pretty stable at around 60,000, but trying to get higher than that didn't seem to work real well.
I'm at 80,000 right now. Alright, I'll drop at 100. And I'm at 100. Surprising, I can control my airplane up here still. Oh, we're flat spinning.
Hello, baby.
That is going quickly.
Who was that, Charlie?
La-di-da is coming up on my wing.
Oh yeah, we're spinning. This is insane.
He probably has full flaps and zero throttle.
Oh yeah. Oh, I cannot recover from this right now. Oh my god.
You'd probably have better luck in a box canyon.
I think I'm real. I'm gonna be dead right now.
Yeah, I tried to take a 172 up to Black Sky and then see if I could recover, and I don't think I ever really got it to fly straight again. I think I went all the way to the ground.
Right. I'm trying to recover right now. Okay, I was able to recover. Wasn't that hard. We're just not able to fly. Oh, there it is again. We're spinning.
Oh, that does sound sweet.
I'm going 400 knots in a Cessna 208 now.
400. I could do 500 when I'm slewing.
I can go 600.
Yeah. Well, when I'm slewing and it's going 500, all of a sudden I hear 500, 500. Like, it's supposed to be 500 feet down, not the 500 miles an hour.
Oh, I was hearing pull up the entire time.
And Charlie's biting his tongue right now.
Yep. Hard.
500.
And I hit the ground. Alright, we're good. Well, I'm back at 4,000 now. That was fun. Time to get rid of this spacesuit.
I think La-di-da is going to love the flight next Friday. Don't you, Gunny?
Oh, he'll absolutely eat it up. I did that
Yeah.
first half, by the way. It's very good.
Yes?
Yeah, you end up with a sweaty palm by the end of the flight though, and you probably need a new joystick for all the yanking and banking you do. But it is good fun. Looking forward to it.
You hear that, La-di-da? Sweaty palms from a yanking bank.
Bring your towel.
Yeah.
Bring it down. Did you try it too, Tolly?
Yes, I've done a test run with Charlie.
Did Golem, did you do it too?
I was going to. I must have missed it.
Okay.
It wasn't really.
Yeah, you went offline before I could catch you.
Kinda wanna go on Vasim and be like, Cessna's climbing to 900,000.
Yeah, Charlie was a bit worried that we might have to tone down the speed a bit. We flew it. No, it's fine. You can go flat chat.
This V3ER guy, I think because of his lag and all that, it looked like it was like going like Mach 4 across the ground.
Oh, Veer.
Yeah.
Might have been slewing.
Probably.
I gave my son potato skin, TGIF Fridays potato skins. Put them in the oven. He tastes the cheese and he's spitting it back out. I'm like, okay.
How old is he?
He's almost 2. So he tried again. He spat it back out. Like, hey, you want some ketchup? Put some ketchup. He ate about like 3/4 of it. I'm like, all right, there we go. Just needed some ketchup. Like about 6 months ago, my wife's like, "Oh, don't give him any sauces. Like, then he's gonna want sauces with everything." I'm like, no. I'm like, here, son, here's some ketchup. Oh yeah, but it's all sugar and salt. No, kid, have some ketchup.
Next time, try hot sauce.
No.
Yeah, tomato sauce is loaded with sugar.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! It's a rugby pitch right beside the airport. It's a circle in the grass.
I can't.
Where's that AFL? It's a circle.
Yeah, no. Yeah, AFL is more circle. Rugby is rectangular, isn't it?
Cricket is a circle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cricket's a circle. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of things are circles, like the wheel,
Aliens.
and your doorknob.
The Earth.
Good golly, has a lot of circles in it.
Oh, yeah, it does.
arguments.
point.
They can be very circular.
Hey, Gunpilot, how's a little flyby?
Gunpilot's got the best one so far, I think.
Yeah, arguments.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. Is that like a track?
Right beside the track.
Huh. Can I race an airplane on that track?
Farm fields.
What was that, Joe?
Just a circular farm field.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was making a joke because we're in New Zealand.
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
for the first part of the conversation.
Alright, chill out. I know I'm about to stall. I should have listened to that lady more. Hey, Popcorn, notice how the boss put some packages are damaged.
Nice little run there, Charlie Fox. That was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hey, actually, with that crop circle, we could play a rugby game because we do have a referee. A match referee is flying with us.
Oh, did you already take off?
No, I just taxied to the runway.
Stall, 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 stall.
Kind of.
Sideways.
Kind of.
Oh, I know what Gunpilot's going to do. It's going for 110.
I was almost going to invite you to come with me, mate.
Well, I was taking off with you, and then I rotated and realized, wait a minute, if you're not airborne yet, I know exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah.
What was he gonna do?
Roll inverted right after takeoff.
Yeah.
Oh, I still didn't do it. Oops. I need to get a bit higher.
So now we're off to the coast. Taieri.
Oh, Harlow.
And we're spinning. That's nice. Rudder. Oh no. I made it.
Tolly. Doing all the things you can't do in real life.
Yep.
It's okay.
I've actually done, oh, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Continue.
Well, I've flown a Boeing upside down while being drunk. Oh no, that was a movie.
Oh, that was a movie.
Denzel Washington.
Oh, that's right. What's that movie called? Flight or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, Flight.
Ah, that's right. Oh no. Alright. Oh, I found you.
Cool terrain over here.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Wow, Tolly, you have that mastered.
From afar, maybe. Kind of bobbing a little bit.
Yeah, but still banking and turning smoothly.
Yeah, practicing.
Uh-huh. Practicing for the Waco.
I've been flying that every day. Well, not
Have
today,
you?
but
Yeah, I caught him last night flying it.
I haven't, because my sim had a corrupted file in it. I've been fighting with it for 2 days. Finally got it back on just after we started here. So I haven't been doing anything.
What was the price of that, Tolly?
I have no idea. I finally just deleted everything and started over.
Yeah, I think
That's
Canadian
what-
it was like 20,
Yeah.
25 bucks.
20.
Yeah.
Canadian.
Oh, $18.99. Yes, Canadian.
Yeah, so that's about like 20, 23 Aussie.
Yeah.
That's
What's
like-
your impression of it, Tolly?
That's like $4 US.
Yeah, $4 US.
I'm enjoying it, and
There are
probably
some caveats.
the thing I like the most is just listening to it. I just
Yeah.
love that rumble. Just love it.
What airplane?
It's a radial, isn't it?
The Waco.
Okay.
It's a radial engine, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think a 9-cylinder
A
radial.
big
engine.
one. 300 horsepower.
Yeah, it's
This
only
is-
only on Marketplace,
Is it free?
Coronado. No.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's the only airplane I've bought, actually. I'm not usually into buying airplanes, but well, except for I bought some for FSX. But
Landing
that was
gear.
the
Landing gear.
airliners.
Landing
thought
gear.
about
Sounds like
buying-
you think it was
gear.
money well spent.
Landing gear.
Yes. Yes.
Landing gear.
Oh, yes.
I enjoy
Landing
it.
gear.
There are a couple
Landing
little
gear.
bugs or glitches, but I'm
Landing
sure they'll
gear.
be ironed out. But I can just, I turn up the volume to listen to fly it. Put it that way. It sounds so
Yeah.
amazing. Just love it.
Are you in the cockpit or outside when you turn the volume up?
Doesn't matter.
Both.
Either.
Yeah, externally you get more sound, won't you?
Yeah, I think so. But it sounds good inside also.
Yeah.
Didn't take long, la-di-da.
Couldn't help myself.
I just grayed you out. Oh, I see your two crew members.
In the Caravan, if I'm in the cockpit, the sound that I hear, and then when I turn to the left or the right, I hear that like same the volume's the same loudness. But in that I've called it the Python, but it's not a Python. It's a CH701. If I'm looking straight forward, it's loud. If I look to the left, it's not as loud. And it's, whether I have a door or not, it's like that. And I'm like, it should be louder, or at least the same volume when you're in the cockpit.
Ask for a refund.
Yeah. Can I have a refund? I want to give back my review copy. I want a refund. Can you pay me? Yeah, no, those review copies, so I don't have to worry about that. But I actually like it. Well, because I had did like a couple legs on your flight yesterday, Gun Pilot, with it, because it's for me it's easy to take off and to land, but then it doesn't have the speed compared to the Caravan.
Yeah.
Hey, popcorn behind you.
Yeah, I saw you flying early on.
Yeah, I don't know what I appear as. A 747.
No, I think it was low wing something or other.
Yeah, it would probably be like a what you
It
call
was
that?
gold with answer.
Probably the
Yeah,
orange
but it-
Mooney. Yeah.
Yeah, Mooney, I think. Yeah, 'cause I think I remember asking you what you were flying in.
Mm-hmm. Because before going to bed last night, I did a hour and 45-minute bush trip in New York State. It was nice.
Can you do in New York City?
No, it was Long Island to close to Albany.
Oh, this is so cool right here, like right off your left wing here.
I fly in New York, just sucks so much frame rate though.
Yeah. But no, this was Long Island, so there was no frame rate issue.
Yeah, New York's a big state.
Yeah. Well, because
summer.
when I saw that there was a New York State bush trip, I'm like, oh, sweet. Like, I grew up in, like, upper state New York. But then it was, like, Long Island. I'm like, ah. But I did it. It was nice. And they make it sound like you're going for a camping trip. Your first stop, you're going to get a burger.
Really?
And then your second stop, you meet up with friends. And then the third stop's your destination, and pitch a tent. So they make a little story to it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool that they have these activities and landing challenges here in Microsoft. Because
Yeah.
X-Plane, you don't really have those type of stuff. It's like do it your own kind of thing.
Yeah, that is right. There's nothing over there. And there was no missions either. Because I remember the FSX had missions. Flight Simulator 98 had missions.
Yeah.
I like those add-on like third-party tycoon games to play with the simulator. Those are pretty cool.
Like what? Like FS Airlines, stuff like that?
Yeah, on air is my favorite.
Flight Simulator 98.
Yeah, 98. Yeah, on air is good. I've got it, but I haven't been able to spend much time in it because I end up going bankrupt twice because I don't fly it all the time, and then my AI then goes flying and then it says, "Oh, I'm out of fuel and there's no FBO here, so I'm stuck." It's like, ah.
Yeah, you got to fly gas cans to them when that happens.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I've been wanting to. Go ahead.
I just got it's been out for a while, Pack X. I got that this week, so I'm gonna try it out, see if it's worth it or not.
Is it free?
No. No.
That's more for airlines though, right?
Yeah, more for airlines because it's the passengers will then react to you, how you fly.
What's the name of it?
Pack X.
Oh, I've heard of that, yeah.
By TFDI.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Talking about Long Island popcorn. First time I went there, I went to the beach, and I just put a photo on your community flight chat. This is back in the 90s.
Oh, it's a top of the beach.
I've never seen a beach so crowded in all my life. I mean, you didn't have room to put a piece of towel down.
Yeah, that's right. Go down to Florida.
And it was about a 5-hour traffic jam going back into New York later in the day.
Yeah.
By the looks of it, you would definitely need a piece of towel too.
Yeah, because that sand's very white.
How do you turn up the brightness of the displays on the system?
So down there, okay, so below your yoke, there's like a bunch of knobs. You see those knobs below, like the yoke, by the parking brake?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just turn. Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah. Oh, I lost popcorn. Where'd he go? He's a goner. He disappeared on me. Oh, he's right there. Where is he?
Day 2, for some reason. It's not as bright as it usually is.
There he is.
You guys hear me, or is my microphone broke again?
You're.
We can hear you.
Yeah, but you are low. I've got you.
A little soft.
I've got you at 200.
Thanks. I don't know if you could hear me, but whoever was saying their display was low, mine is too.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it gets a little bit of distortion in it as well, Joe.
Yeah.
It's just a little annoying because I can't really see my speed or nothing.
Well, so much for using nav on the autopilot to just kind of chill out and watch the scenery.
Why is that?
It's freaked out. And I just manually selected this leg, and it's still got the GPS path like at, oh, I don't know, 230 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. I don't know what's going on with it.
Is there like a magenta line, or is it green or blue?
It's magenta between NZRX and NZTI now, but what's showing up on the compass, what it said on GPS is magenta, is in a completely different direction.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Something flaked out, and
you could probably just turn on the autopilot and then use the heading mode too.
yeah. That's what I was doing earlier. I was trying to fix it. I thought selecting the active leg would do the trick, but nope.
No, that's glitched then at that point.
Yeah, I can still follow it on the MFD or the VFR map.
What is the inertial separator?
I think what that does is I don't know. It's something with the engine during takeoff.
It keeps you from ingesting crap into your turbine.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah,
Anything above a
bypasses-
certain amount of weight will get flung out.
bypasses some of the air to the engine, and it just pushes it to the side. Yeah.
They usually use it on
you'd
takeoff
wanna
or
have
landing.
that? Yeah, you'd want to have that engaged on a bush strip or.
Yeah, if it's like gravel or
non-paved.
Smart.
So how does that work with inspections and bush trips? I mean, there's a lot of situations where if you even get onto the grass at all, they're going to call it grass strikes on the prop and want you to go through an inspection.
Landing gear.
sure
Landing
there's
gear.
periodic inspections that they do.
And
Hey, Charlie.
nice to have you along.
Been following
Oh, I just ran out of fuel. Oops.
Oops. Every pilot's last words. Anyone
The
who's
last word wouldn't be whoops, I don't think.
I'd be like, what? Wrong button.
Yeah, the passengers hate it when the pilot says whoops.
Because about 2 seconds later, it's bang.
Fortunately, I have the magical power to put fuel into the tanks and restart the engines.
Yeah.
Yeah, Control E.
Like there was a cartoon once, 2 pilots in a cockpit. The co-pilot says, "Oh shit, we're all going to die. The red light's flashing. The red light's flashing." And the other guy says, "No, you dummy. That's the intercom being turned on."
I'd be the guy saying, "Oh shit, we're gonna die."
Well, that actually, that saying actually happened. When I was doing my night VFR rating popcorn. I had a mate of me in the back seat. Had the instructor in the right hand seat. We're out in the middle of nowhere. It was pitch dark, no moon, nothing. And George at the back, he was a pilot, but he was very timid. He said, "You tap Roscoe, the instructor on the right hand, on the shoulder and says, "Hey Roscoe, what would we do now if we lost the engine?" Because it was in the single before I'd upgrade to a twin. And Roscoe says, "We die, George." Anyway.
Well, at least he said it to him straight.
Simple and succinct as an answer.
And then he started, "Oh yeah, good one, Roscoe. No, but really, what would we do?" And Roscoe goes, "We'd friggin' well die, George." George never came on any more night flights.
You never know. You might win the lottery and magically land on a road that you can't see and not hit any obstacles on the way down.
Sure.
Yeah. Mind you, the ink wasn't dry on my single night rating endorsement. I went straight up and got a twin night rating endorsement.
Or you could ditch the airplane and bring a parachute with you. That's a way.
Yeah.
I use MS Hub, but not MS Airlines.
Okay.
Asking about parachutes on aeroplanes.
I know I always tell everyone that I'm not a pilot, but I was a pilot for Qantas Airlines.
I tried.
Somebody bit it hard.
I just wanted to be like gun pilot and do a low altitude barrel roll. That's all I wanted to do. I
Never
never
even
did want to be.
You may want to start a bit higher next time.
Yes.
Well, what'd you
And
try
no
and
gun
do?
pilot, and you're no gun pilot.
He tried to crash.
That's a good explanation of it. I tried to crash.
Did
Okay,
you
let's
try
go
and do
Y and
inverted
F4.
Did you try and go inverted after rotation?
Yes.
Yeah, 110 is the magic figure, mate. Anything under that, you're going to eat dirt.
Okay.
How did you do, Brandon?
Hit the trees before I got to 110.
Oh no.
I didn't crash, I just had to pull up.
Okay.
Yeah. Unlucky for me. I was like, I did a cartwheel or 2, or 3, or 4. Hey, you get the point.
The number just keeps going up. Or 5. Oh, make it 6.
The short story is I cartwheeled too many times.
Enjoying the flight, Popcorn?
Hmm?
I'm enjoying the flight. Nice one.
Yeah. Picturesque.
Just watching the shadows of everybody's planes over the fields here.
Cool.
This is pretty cool.
That little detail is so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's really cool, Trent? At sunset, when you have the sun behind you, and you bank a little bit, and you see the shadow of your tailplane go across the back of the prop.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, what's also good fun, if you're flying in pitch dark with somebody else, you've got bright landing lights, just fly up behind them.
Yeah.
Totally illuminates their cockpit.
And light up the, yeah.
Have they made short cockpit a thing yet, or no?
No, not yet. But the fly-by-wire is working on that for the A320 and A380.
Yeah, I want to try the A380, but like I don't want the same time. Like,
Well, the A380 won't be ready for
touch and go, Brandon.
Another couple months, like or maybe about 6 to 8 months. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe in the fall it might be ready for like beta.
Yeah, it's not really like A320 NeoX right now, like what it is right now, but it'll get there. They're a pretty fast team, so like a lot faster than that salty simulation one.
So yeah, because I was watching their video of their last hangar live stream. Like they have a once a month talk, and I watched the one from November, which was on the A320, so or the 380. But the 380 is a double decker.
Yes.
Really?
It's a beast.
So bigger than the 747.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I mean, passenger-wise, yes, I think.
Because the max is 800 passengers.
Yeah, I think so. I think they can fit up to about 1,000 if they really pushed it. But I don't see them happening.
Well, if it's like EasyJet or Ryanair, probably
yes.
5,000.
You can probably do something.
Ryanair stick a bunch of people in there. Then
They've already stopped
they
making
can be
them.
the seats for lanes.
Oh, they have. That's right.
They stopped making the
A380.
It just wasn't popular like the 737. Like
After all these airports built the infrastructure to accommodate them, they stopped making it.
Wow.
It'll still be around for a while.
That was half the trouble, that the airports had to have special accommodations for them.
I think like the new 777X, the wings are a lot longer, but they had like the foldable wing tips, just so they don't have to. They learned from the A380, that's for sure.
What one's that?
I think the first version for airlines was kind of like 2025, but it keeps
What
getting
flight
delayed.
model? I'm sorry.
Oh, the 777X.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting them soon one day come.
I just wish there was a great 737.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the sim, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the Zebo, but like that's an X-Plane thing, Microsoft. And I
I've
kind of
never
wish
had
they
a-
would have brought their 737 to the game, because I would have been like 24/7.
I think an MD-80 would be fun too.
Yes. They had that in X-Plane too, but it's not like really good.
Well, the Max just got authorized to fly, so that is something.
I'm not scared to fly. Like I would fly like. If anything, I would want to be the first passenger to fly. Like I'm not scared of it like some people are.
It's back. They're already flying it.
Yeah.
But they're giving free, they'll change your flight if you're nervous about it.
There's no need to.
I know.
They learn from the mistake. There's no need to be more scared of it now. I think after like a couple years of it, like, I think that passengers wouldn't mind flying it. Like it's a normal airliner. But yeah. And I think really the whole main reason was because they rushed the airplane to get it out on the market so they can compete with the A320neo.
Finally found a railroad down here.
Railroad.
Alright, let's move to FedEx train now. Where at?
It's down here in this valley.
Are you Joe?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm right here.
I don't know.
Right
It
in
just
front of
must have showed up really well in the imagery.
Oh, I see it right here. Looks like a dirt road, that's for sure.
Yeah, because I can see it on little nav maps as a railroad.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there's a little train station here.
Trent flying
Body
IFR.
up.
I follow roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, good fun.
Uh-oh.
Nothing happened. Why? F4. Thanks, popcorn. Alright. Where did Joe go?
He went to the White House.
Yeah. Man, that was I really had a good Wednesday. Ah.
Relief.
Yeah.
It's finally over.
Like the world side.
Yeah.
Sigh of relief.
We all should have.
Yeah. All the volcanoes were erupting. They're like, oh yeah.
Wait, there was a volcano eruption?
Yeah, in Hawaii.
Did not know that.
A couple of weeks ago. Something like that.
I think I went and posted that in your Discord after we talked about it.
Yeah.
Where can I find this at?
In the community
If you
chat.
just Google it, Big Island Hawaii volcano, you'll pull up video and news.
Is it bad or was it like a minor eruption?
No. I mean, it's not threatening people right now, but it's just awesome to watch. I don't think it's threatening that many people. At least.
I would never live in Hawaii. Never.
Oh man, come on.
Nope. You could pay me the lottery. I would not go on
I would.
Why is that?
I don't like volcanoes. Okay, I lived in Washington for a couple of years. And
Hey, I
it's
think the
not
problem with
here.
volcanoes is that they rush them out to market to compete with the hurricanes.
I mean, the volcanoes, the same, even in Washington, how big of a footprint do they have? There's probably 95% of the state that would be not involved with a volcano.
Yeah.
I was going to say something about
There's a lot
living
of-
in.
There's a lot of plate tectonics goes on up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is.
I was going to say something about living in Hawaii, but it's not appropriate for the little kids here.
That's too bad.
I'll log off.
Those bumps in the road flick you up, don't they, Tolly?
Yeah. Wingtip.
Yeah. Look good though.
I'm just doing some like really low altitude stuff right now. 'Cause why
You're
not?
still hanging on back there, yeah.
Yeah, Tolly and I have a bit of a race here.
I'm well, I should throttle up, I guess.
Okay, that's a bit below the belt, mate.
Oh, well done,
You know, I was doing good until I crashed into a house by accident.
Popcorn.
Yeah. I heard the timer.
What timer?
The end of a fun timer.
Bomb has been pointed. Oh wait, we're still on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
YouTube tonight.
Yeah, don't talk about this stuff
YouTube.
anymore.
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want the game to monetize, so just don't talk about the stuff. Hey Joe, I got some more documents for you to sign in the back of my airplane.
Are you right here? Are you right here?
Yeah, I'm like right behind
Oh
you.
yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of bills for you to sign. For your little green thing, whatever that thing is, make eco. Something with the environment. That's all I'm gonna say. If I can catch up to you. Oh, and I lost you. Oh, and I found you. Oh, I'm below sea level right now.
Must be.
I'm above sea level. I don't like that anymore.
Tail strike.
Oh, I had a wing strike and a prop strike and a strike
Wait,
everything.
still there, Tolly?
Oh, I was inverted, but then I accidentally had a tilt strike. Oh,
Ah.
this must be good.
Yeah, there's
All
too
right.
many bumps on this
I'm
road.
here. Here you go.
It's very curvy.
Oh, we're dead.
That's good fun. It'll take us all the way to the airport.
Yeah.
It's like you were racing in a car just about.
Nose down trim. I'm gonna go full nose down trim for the fun of it. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think he'll go nose down.
It's like, I thought it was the opposite, but okay.
Man, I can't read. I thought my gear was down. It wasn't.
I'm here. I gotta see that again.
Was that crabby?
I don't know. Yeah. All right, let's get that. I'm gonna come back here and try to land.
That's
Got some stop points for that landing.
yeah. That's Krabby Steak.
No. Yeah.
I gotta change your nickname to Krabby Steak.
Depends on how much trolley you got to thrown in when you're doing the turn.
Oh, sizzling with the wrong direction. All right, 110 knots. That's what I gotta aim for. Oh, I need a lot of up trim. I forgot all that down trim went. All right, 100. Go for 120. I'm about to do it. I did it.
Yeah, you did. That looked cool.
Krabby just crashed.
Oh my god.
He's about to.
I'm about to crash again. I am about to crash again.
What happened? Did you try to do a second roll?
Landing gear.
Well, I rolled
Landing gear.
and I
Landing
slewed
gear.
back up to like about 1,000 feet and I flat spinned with no airspeed, so I died.
Yeah, the first roll was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Windows フリーズでスキップします。
We landing or touch and go?
We can land, cause
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Want a race goal?
He is
I don't-
muted.
yeah. The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. I remember back in the day, one of my friends called her up one time. And right away, she's like, "Hi, how's it going?" I'm like, "Oh, it's going good, April. How about you?" "Oh, I'm doing really fine. I'm currently not available right now, but please leave me a message." I was like, "What the? Like, really?"
Under pressure.
She was actually there. She didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Does anybody know runway heading? I'm sorry.
16
160.
Yeah.
Runway heading 160. Thank you.
You're cleared for landing.
Cleared for no stall landing, doing some serpentines to bleed off speed because I'm coming in too fast, but cleared for landing. 160.
Yeah.
It's okay. It could be faster than me.
I am over the runway going 100 knots. Phone call, but I will land this bird, I swear. It's gonna happen.
So the next two we're now getting off of the main island. We're gonna go to two small islands to finish.
How about enough gas?
You didn't have any beans or chili today?
Dad jokes, gotta love them.
Well, someone, I was in a gun pilot's flight yesterday. Some guy says, did someone have chili? I'm like, yeah, I sure did. And I actually did just before going on the flight. I was like, yeah.
Ah, nice, a stalker.
I wish I could have chili. I just had a tooth removed, and you're not allowed to have spicy foods if your gum was just cut into, apparently.
Oh, why is that?
So I had a tooth ripped out when I was like 6, and it was just kind of shoved back into place by the dentist at the time, and it lasted about 18 years, but gum infection festered in the middle of it, and it got all into the bone of my jawbone. So they had to remove it. It honestly didn't hurt, but it was just a necessary procedure.
But the hot sauce, why would that have an effect on the open wound?
I honestly don't know. They don't ask you to, like, drink alcohol, I assume, because of the prescriptions of antibiotics and everything to not mess with your stomach. But the spicy food, I assume, it would just hurt like hell.
Yeah, that's what I would assume too.
Yeah, I guess.
That is my honest guess. I don't know if capsaicin really has an interaction with your antibodies or white blood cells healing the actual wound itself. So I couldn't say.
Might irritate the wound and cause an infection.
Yeah, it might cause more inflammation more than the ibuprofen can handle. Honestly, I wish I could have asked these questions after my surgery, but I couldn't talk.
Just gotta text your doctor.
Honestly.
Or Google.
Yeah. Instead of an email.
Exactly. No, I mean, it's like a 3-part procedure because the infection was so deep, I had to have a bone graft done. So I have some random dead people's bone in my mouth fusing to my jawbone, after which they'll be able to put a titanium rod and then finally put the fake tooth in.
Nice.
Neat.
Landing gear.
Science is cool,
Landing
man.
Gear.
Fucking.
Landing gear.
Oh, sorry,
Landing
language.
gear.
It gets me going. Like, it's really cool. It really is.
There's no little ears of yours, fine.
So that piece of jawbone isn't haunted.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I honestly want to know the names so I can, get contact them beyond the grave.
That'd be kind of cool if you get like a organ donation or something like that. You usually can figure out who it was.
Usually, but so for bone grafts like this, they have to essentially irradiate the bone so there's no cells of the original person left in, so your body will accept it and not just toss it to the side.
That's interesting.
Are there stem cells in this bone or not?
Landing gear.
No, that's not. I don't think that's quite what stem cells are used for. It's really just it's open calcium cell deposits in which your body will inject its own cells into. But if there were somebody else's cells, they're going to fight against your cells taking over their bone.
Sorry, marrow is actually the word I meant.
Oh, marrow? Yeah, no, it's not creating new bone. It's not the middle of the bone. So yeah, it's not quite the same.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Growing up, my dad had surgery on his shoulder, and so then they had to put a bone in or something. So I don't know if it was true or what, but he would always tell us that it was a dog bone that they put in. So he says, hey, just touch my shoulder. Like that's where they put the dog bone in. You go and you're like 5-6 years old. You go and touch his shoulder.
He would bark?
Yeah, he'd bark right at you. Oh, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Time to pass it on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, for yourself, popcorn.
Yeah, because he would always do he still does jokes all the time. Because I still remember I called him up at work one morning, and he says, "Hey, You know, son, oh, this is CJSS, a local radio station. Can you name this song? If you can name this song, you're gonna win a polisher. So he puts the phone to the speaker, and I hear the song. I knew what it was, so I guessed it right. He says, "All right, you've won. You know what you really won?" I'm like, "What?" "A pile of shit." And I was like,
landing gear.
What?
What kind of radio station is this?
Well, popcorn. Now there's
That'll
a chance to be a pilot.
That'll be good for my crops.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Hey, good.
Landing
Are you overspeeding popcorn?
Yeah, overspeeding.
Yeah, me too. What are you carrying back there?
Not sure.
Landing gear.
I think I'm carrying raw stick or something like that.
Well, today was compost and recycling collection.
Landing gear.
So we got these like big huge like green bins for compost, and I was out shoveling, and a neighbor across the street, they're shoveling, and she goes over. They're in a semi-detached, so she goes over to her neighbors to go bring that bin back up to the house because she had left for the night or something, and so the neighbor, she tells her husband, "Hey, hers is much more heavier than ours." I almost wanted to say, "Check, there might be a dead body in there." Because that neighbor had left, but I was like, I don't want to say that, because then she'll be like, "Who are you?"
Karen.
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
What pop? Oh,
landing gear.
You slew up there?
Slew? No.
Landing gear.
Oh, you must have. Oh, okay, that's weird.
Also, just want to point out, New Zealand's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the mountains, I didn't expect so much flatland, but it's still gorgeous.
Well, because here you got like it's cut up because like different colors. You got the trees, different density of trees, everything.
It's definitely one of the places on my bucket list that I want to go to.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, they know how to stop the old pandemic.
And how is that?
By being on an island where you can stop everyone else from coming in. That's how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, they put you in like a 4 or 5 star hotel and then observe you for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. So they don't do a complete stop on travel. Because I was gonna say, well, Lolly, if you ever want a PS5, you're gonna have to wait 3 years before the next shipment comes into the island. But I guess so. They still they let people in, but they quarantine them.
Yeah. So it's a 14-day quarantine in a hotel, and then you get to go out. You're not even allowed to like leave your room. And they like bring in food for you. And you get to like choose between like 2 options for food.
Hey man, I love hotel breakfast and hotel rooms. Like, there's nothing wrong with those.
Dude, yeah, if I get a seaside in New Zealand hotel, 5 stars and free food, hook me up.
Also, for an entire year, dude. Like,
locked in now?
I will take that lockdown compared to my apartment any day.
Landing gear.
Because I saw Djokovic for tennis. I think it was New Zealand or Australia. He was trying to negotiate with the government on getting some extra stuff for him, and they were like, "No, you're gonna get the same as everyone else. I don't care if you're the number 1 or number 2 in tennis."
Oh, that's some elitism right there.
Yeah.
He tried.
I mean, yeah, he tried.
That's all that matters. He's tried.
I honestly wonder how their shipping works for like the PS5s. I know it was jokingly, but I am curious how they go about that.
Send it by boat?
I mean, right, but you still can't trust that.
Yeah.
It sticks on everything for weeks.
True.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I thought it was for a couple of hours.
Landing gear.
Depends on the material. Depends on the humidity, elevation. A lot of factors.
Depends on the scientist that you get your info from.
Depends on who's doing the swab. Yeah.
Yeah.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
If it's Charles, you know, you're gonna get your money's worth.
Who's Charles?
Charles Schwab. Investment.
Oh my God! No!
Oh no!
No!
Another dad joke.
That was a good.
Man, that was wow.
It's a knee slapper.
Good
right
job.
there.
I think the fact that I get that is a sign that I'm getting older too.
Yeah.
No.
I definitely utilize Charles Schwab, so I feel bad I get that almost. Definitely great if you're investing under $10,000 though. After which I think Vanguard is the move.
I think at this point any joke Popcorn makes is I don't know.
You should just stop making jokes. It's you top that.
It's good. You can retire now.
You can retire.
You can retire.
Yeah, that's kind of the pun of all puns, huh?
Man.
How am I still able to control my airplane at like 100,000 feet?
Force of will.
100,000 feet?
Yeah, 100,000 feet.
Yeah. You don't fly up there. That's what you do.
A little bit of magic.
Oh, but where's this runway?
Does New Zealand have a space agency you can contact?
Yeah, we have a space agency.
It's like on the northeast side of the island, the north
Yeah.
south.
Does their ATC have a call sign you can contact?
Yeah, it's FedEx 1. It's an undercover space agency.
Yeah, Rocket Lab launches out of somewhere here.
Yeah, I think it's New Zealand.
Yeah. Is it near Christchurch or something?
And we're spinning now.
But he's not here. Like, he just left.
Oh, unfortunate.
But he's actually from the UK.
Yeah, that sounds about right, given New Zealand's history.
Oops.
Oopsie, colonization.
I made my Cessna caravan a boat now. There's like no depth of this water. Like I can just like, there's like absolutely nothing to it.
It's hard to see unless you have wind on. If not, it's too glassy. Yeah. This looks flat.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of wind, actually you gave me an idea, Trent. Let's put some wind on. Oh, I
Trent.
crashed again.
You gave him ideas, Trent.
Yeah, don't do that. Do you know not to do that with around me? Like you can't do that around me.
Hey, Steak, you should go on a 747.
No, I'm gonna stick to the airplane tonight.
Darn.
Yeah, stick with the airplane. Be a good boy.
I learned from him Wednesday.
And earlier on. So you're able to unmute yourself.
I guess so.
Yeah, you should be.
I can go back on it if you want me to.
Go back on mute?
Yeah, if you want me to. I don't care.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Charlie.
Funny, but we're at the same time. Like.
Oh gosh. We're also passive aggressive.
And polite.
Alright, so just to be clear, heading 131, correct?
Roughly, yeah.
Yep. More or less, heading 131, about 9 minutes.
Alright, I just want to let you guys know I am right now flying sideways because I had the wind about 70, 80 knots right now.
What?
I am flying sideways right now.
Are you on live weather?
No, I put the winds at max and I'm just flying sideways.
You are a monster.
My head hurts now after slapping it 10 times.
Why is that?
Face palming.
Oh. It's okay.
He's just an experiment, man. He tests everything. He's a scientist.
He's
of the art of flight.
I mean, we all did this in our first week of the sim, let's be real.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I did it like a week ago, so
Oh, I did it at my. Oh my.
Yeah.
I'm watching your nav lights.
Can you see my airplane?
I can see your tag, and then I also see you plummeting towards the ground. I just see your nav lights going straight down.
I can't control it. It will not let me control it. It is uncontrollable. That wind is something else. Airplane, chill out, please.
So I've never used autopilot. Does anyone know where the button is within the cockpit?
Okay, so it's gonna be
Top on the
between
dash.
the two.
Top of the dash.
Yeah, top dash.
We're in a Cessna Grand Caravan, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's in between your course and altitude select knobs, the little AP button. Right above the center MFD.
Probably push Control 2 or something. It'll take you there.
Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I'm fairly new and have been flying by hand the whole time. So
It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine. The autopilot usually kills you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it used to.
That's kind of what I heard.
It used to. I think they kind of fixed it now.
Yeah, look.
It's only ATC that kills you.
True.
A lot of it's my first ever flight was like I did it like at midnight. I had gotten the sim like a couple days before the release, and so I was like, oh well, I need to get something out for the embargo. When the embargo's lifted, I got something out on YouTube. So I wanted to fly the 787 and I wanted to use the live time, live weather. Well, at that time, it was 4 o'clock in the morning in the UK. I'm flying out of Heathrow, and I have no clue how to fly a 787. Then I said, okay, I'm going to land at this airport.
Landing gear.
I flipped it over to AI to control the airplane. It crashed the airplane.
Landing gear.
Because I didn't know how to use autopilot, let alone the AI. But I flipped the AI, it crashed me. And then everyone on the stream or when I did my premiere of the video, everyone was just like trashing me, like, "Oh, why are you flying this? You don't know how to fly this." I'm like, whatever.
How many YouTube subscribers do you have?
That was my first video I watched your channel.
Yeah, because they're like, you only have you have less than 300 subscribers. Why do you have this game and we don't? And like one guy had 250,000. He said, "Hey, can I have some of your footage? I'm gonna make a video in Spanish." And so then I said, "Okay, here you go." He did a shout out for me, and I said, "All right, I'll do a flight in Spain for your guys." And so that's why we went to Spain on Wednesday.
Landing gear.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
that was
do
a
it.
good day.
Well,
Landing
yeah,
gear.
yeah, no, well, that
Landing
was
gear.
actually
Landing gear.
a redo
Landing gear.
of
Landing
my first
gear.
flight to Spain.
Landing gear. Landing
Because that was
gear.
back in
Landing gear.
mid-August.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
It's a fun little
Landing
history.
gear.
I like that.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
But it's just like how, like, you know,
Landing gear.
you're new to the sim. Hey, will be new to the sim at some point. For people to like crab at you because you're new, why not help the guy?
Did you find the autopilot?
Eventually, but
Oh, no, whoever was asking. Sorry.
oh, did you find it, Latimus?
I will be honest, I did not.
Okay.
I mean, it has a hotkey on
Landing
your
gear.
keyboard. You press
Landing
Z.
gear.
That does it as well. That just holds your.
Well, your middle screen, just above it.
Oh, my airplane's glitched.
Landing gear.
Oh,
Landing
Z
gear.
is the button that I was needing.
Or press the red button on your alpha controls.
Yeah, I do have the alpha yoke. I set that big red button to my press to talk.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you actually had that, but okay.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, popcorn. So that when I had it on, it was so strong that I couldn't even see the buttons or switches on my cockpit. Like it completely went textureless. And it wasn't even in its place.
Hey,
it
Ed.
just shakes you around.
Oh yeah,
Landing
it does.
gear. Landing
It's
gear.
uncontrollable.
Landing gear.
Hey,
Landing
it's Eddie.
gear. Landing
Yeah,
gear.
flight
Landing
flight
gear.
is going
Landing
good.
gear.
We're
Landing
coming to
gear.
our last
Landing gear.
airport,
Landing gear. Landing gear.
but next
Landing
Friday
gear.
we'll be back
Landing
here in
gear.
New Zealand.
Landing gear.
Leaving
gear.
from
Landing
Christchurch.
gear.
Is that right,
Landing
Charlie?
gear. Landing
No.
gear.
No?
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
I guess that's wrong.
No, but it's close.
Is that right? Nope.
Mary Church? I don't know. Mary Church, Mary Church?
Joseph Church?
Three wise men?
Is there an Antichrist church?
It's on the opposite side of the island.
Yeah.
Careful now.
They're just constantly fighting with each other.
We're not.
Hey, what does this button do?
We're gonna find out.
I'm gonna press. I don't know what this. I seriously, I don't know what this does. So we're gonna find out. Oh, that was the Oops.
Just the oops.
Oops.
I wonder what this button does.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Prepare to go on a little swimming adventure. About a couple minutes. If I were you, I could get your life vest on.
Get out your snorkel. There you go.
Actually, get out your snorkel. We'll go scuba diving today.
I throw my hands up in the air, ready for a roller coaster ride.
Knowing me, you know how it works. Alright, slow mode, or slow mode, whatever that thing is called. Oops, wrong way. Go up just a little bit higher.
I should have never told him about slew mode. Let him crash, go out of the game, come back.
No, I've been trying to avoid that just as so I don't get used to it. So I force myself into landing better.
Yeah.
Oh, that was dumb.
I'm going around.
Throttle back. Anyway.
I mean, I know how to fly airplanes like in the game, but like I just.
Does anybody know heading further on way?
22.
Yep.
Yeah, 22 or
220. Roger that.
Not paying attention. First time I forgot to throttle back, this time I forgot to gear down.
It's okay. Just follow the checklist.
What plane are you flying?
Cessna Citation.
Why do they put a big tree right on the approach?
Yeah.